see me okay? You know, when I got this rickshaw, I didn't realize how much trouble it was going to get me into. You know, it was my son looking for a bicycle on Craigslist, and when we were looking on Craigslist for bikes, this was on there, and I looked at it and needed a lot of work, and I thought, oh, that'd be kind of fun to fix up and take Patti over to, you know, Magic Island, pedal around, and then I made another mistake telling Gaylord about it, because here I am today now, speaking. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. So anyhow, it was just a project that we were working on in the garage, and I didn't realize how much impact it was going to have on not just Patti, but you know, everybody I came across. You know, it was just kind of a fluke, but it was fun to fix it up. I'm able to get her out a little more. She's you know, she can walk for maybe 10-15 minutes, and she's got to take a rest. So this way I could just pack everything up, including her, put her on this rickshaw, and pedal her around the park for a while, enjoy the day with her. And I think for her anyhow, it's meant a lot. It enables her to get outside more and enjoy, you know, her surroundings. And she's always been a real trooper. She's come a long ways. She was diagnosed at a very young age. She was 11 years old, and they had no idea that it would be MS. You know, she's been through a lot of different tests. She spent a year and a half in the hospital, and during that time, she lost everything. She could move her eyes, and so she was able to answer yes or no questions by blinking and that sort of thing. And after she returned home, she was 12 years old. She spent almost another year just refusing to let me get her. And she told me the story about it, and I was going to have her share it, but from the looks of it, it might be a little difficult for her right now, so I'm going to fill in for her. But, you know, all your support out here, it means a lot. It means a lot to her personally, it means a lot to me and everybody else that has such an awful disease. But at her young age of 12, she wasn't going to give up, and slowly she started regaining her senses back. She fought hard. You know, she told me the first time she walked in her home after returning from the hospital, she walked about 15 feet, and that was just huge. Doctors didn't think she'd ever do that again. So hopefully, you know, with her strong will has given me strength to, you know, be able to understand it better and support her, and she supports me. But she's really special. So I really appreciate all the help and support that comes this way. Patti, you want to share a few words?
My name is Patricia Allen. I was diagnosed with my MS at the age of 11. I spent a year and a half in the hospital, and I remember asking the doctors every time the doctor came in, when am I going to go home? When am I going to go home? And they said, we want to keep you here for a little while longer. Well, a little while longer ended up being weeks, months, days, more tests, and I really didn't like those tests. At 11, somebody getting a needle like that or like that in your back. You know, I had 3 or 4 spinal taps. I had electric shocks in my legs. I had blood drawn, all kinds of blood tests. They started making my arms, they turned purple. And when they didn't find where else they could draw blood. They started drawing blood on my foot, on the veins of my feet. And I mean, can you imagine your senses being taken away from you? The ability to walk, talk, everything. You know, to communicate with your family, your mom and dad. It was very hard for me. My mom started praying, my family started praying, I started praying, and I didn't. I started getting some of the senses started coming back. I don't remember how I got my speech back, but my speech was gone. So I don't remember that. But I do remember, like my husband said, the ability to walk. This is my second time walking. I remember when I went back home, I remember practicing in the room. My walker, I started putting it, little by little, I started putting it further and further, taking 4, 5 steps, then 10 steps, and then more and more. Then I remember it was a Sunday morning. I went to my parents. I said, Mom, Dad, I want to show you something. And Mom goes, what? And I go, I want to show you something. I remember my mom ironing and my dad listening to the radio, and I put my walker aside, and I said, watch me. And then that's when I started walking from one end to the other. I was so proud of myself that I could walk. And it made my mom proud. My mom started crying, so did my dad, and so did I. It was a good feeling. But I don't expect this on anybody. Now, right now, I do have trouble walking, but I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. And that's all I can say. But that's all I can say.
As long as she keeps trying, I won't have to fiddle around in that rickshaw all the time, I guess. But, you know, that's all we want to do is just say thank you and thank you for your participation.